Well, I'm home for for a few hours, then I get to go back. I missed you too, Ben. I'm gonna shut the door because my husband's asleep. Heavens, baby, you're new. I don't know you. Do I know who you are? Well, still haven't figured out my computer. Um, I was in, how do you say? I was in the psych ward. Thanks to everybody. 20, almost a month. So, it doesn't matter what I do or say. I don't know if you're hearing this or. Yeah, I was worried about me too. I was scared, really scared. So, uh, what meds the doctor puts on really should really take a look at what they put on their patients because I was detoxed from some medication, put onto other medications. I still don't know how to put my face up. See my new thing I bought? So, um, just trying to keep my feet on the ground. I get out. I get to be out till 8 o'clock, and I have to go back. And then after that, I get to come home again, but then I have to go back for a nighttime session, and then I come back Wednesday for good. So it's a lot of changing going on. I'm not going to argue with anybody else who has their channels. That's their stuff. That's their karma. That's what they're going to deal with. What I've dealt with in the past, well, almost a full month. They will have that to deal with. I'm on so many more different medications to try to understand what Bob and Lori tried to do to me. And they will get their karma. Like even my doctor said, what they had done was atrocious. Looking at the channel and expressing that these are my Canadian family that did this. It was 4 Canadians that tried to take me down, take me out, make me lose my mind. But the only thing they didn't realize is my mind is more powerful than my body. My body's really sore. Um, it's it's stop. To me, it's stop talking to those that want to hate people. Yeah, well, the warriors I did meet in there were the warriors. Um, I've been on a mental ward, Beth. From the day I went in to see the doctor is when I was admitted, and I was never let out. Out, out. I was locked in, as they say, for the whole time. I haven't even checked my emails. Very few people knew where I was. Even my mother didn't know until recently. My husband has kept me safe. What kept my mind going was polymer clay, if you know what that is. Making little animals, flowers, stuff like that. I wasn't allowed to crochet because having a crochet hook is considered a deadly weapon. I said, are you out of your freaking mind? How many floors up above there are there women knitting? And I'm telling you, if you go to take away their knitting needles, they will kill you. So I'm just grateful to be out. Like, I can't walk around long. I have lost, well, I'm at 160 now. So I lost 80 pounds total. So we've had to, I was grateful even at the hospital, they had a place where women would donate their clothing, and I was lucky enough to find some clothing that fit me so I could wear it. Even some pretty darn good looking bras, let me tell you girls, my guppies are pretty good looking yuppies. So, hey, for the woman who gave out the good bras, woohoo! Because I don't know, everything was brand new, like good Lord. I got some cute things, and yeah, it's one day at a time. I think hearing you before I left and your voice, your voice, this is what I said to people. I said, I have a little channel, but we're all teaching each other how to love each other. And I said, I didn't realize there's one guy I sing, man, the two of us need love no more. And then I'd sing a name, they all laugh. Saying that we're all kind of keeping each other safe. So, April, see, some of your names I don't remember because of the medication. Beth, I know you've been struggling as well. April, I remember seeing you, Sweet Pea. Yep, I know your bloodline, darling. You got powerful bloodline. And Ben, my goodness, your voice, all I could hear was your voice saying, you can do this, And where I was located first was hard because it was like I was in this room, you wouldn't believe, 113. number 13 again. And it was horrible because it was beside the door where you could see people leave, you know? And it was like you'd see people come and leave and come and leave. And sitting in that room, it was like knowing thinking I would never get out of here, you know? And then the phones, having cell phones, good Lord. Everybody, here, use this. And I don't know. I don't know how. But I got to learn these. They had 3 other phones that they had, and a couple of times, even 3 times, and I'll tell you this, 3 times locked behind a door to other cells where you can't go nowhere. You are locked. They can see you on camera. They can see if you're going to hurt yourself. And the hardest part was being in that room and hearing 2 other people or 3 other people go literally out of their mind, banging the doors, banging the windows, and almost, I at one point hid in a corner because of, I felt for sure that the riot people were going to come in, and to see somebody being taken away is a horrible thing. But one of the people was somebody who was going to punch me right in the face because I don't know why. But then with him and I had a talk today. Yeah, it was like a jail, but worse because we're all cycling on medication and nobody could figure out who and what. And all I kept saying was like, tell your truth, tell your 12th. And if you haven't been a criminal, you won't understand this. Or if you haven't been around these tables, you won't understand this. But I kept telling everybody, it's like Dr. Death, whatever you're hiding underneath, it's your story that you don't remember, but you do, and you don't, and you do. And then the scary part is you meet people that you haven't seen in years. And they're in there and they're going, oh my. And one young man just happened to be a brother of a young man that would come to my house. And his thing was, oh God, these are the best French fries I've ever eaten. And to see him every day and think, because it was scarier was, the shark movie, The Shark's Tale, that it says, was it fried fish sticks or something? Here he's got the shark's tail's pants on. So I interrupted him and his doctor and I said, hey sir, how about we like auction off his pants for charity? Because we could make big money. Did you ever see the movie The Shark's Tale? If you could see this man who, like, doctors are always so like, doctory, like, so, but to see him, he just looked at me and he was, I can't remember if he was Pakistan or, what was that other, Sri Lanka, because he was of a different color. And he just laughed and he giggled. And I said, I bet you're glad I'm not your patient, eh? So, and then I'd laugh, people laugh. And it's so funny to be in a place where there's so much tension and stress that there's a time you go up, you got to eat. Like for me, eating 3 times a day was a biggie because you're up at 7, you're eating, and then you get a coffee time, you get this time. And then they had these like beautiful, like they had a beautiful garden where you could go in and do your stuff. I was grateful enough to get passes to go and be at the rink where the Esposito brothers played. And it's an old rink. I miss seeing all your like Linda and Joy. Where the hell's and see there's Princess Mariposa and Edor and all your names, like just that, like your emojis. I tried to tell them that's how my dyslexic I'm able to see and know who's who. And I just I said there's too much hate and too much missing kids out there that we got to stop saying, let's stop hating everybody and everybody have a voice about it. And I know I'm blocked in other channels, and that's because they don't like my voice, and I'm not going to kiss up to Griff or anybody. So that's it. So I don't know what's gone on between all the other channels. So I'm not going to go back and look. I know my daughter has, I don't know which ones, but she has, my husband told me she had commented on a couple and people started saying things. And he had talked about this other creator that he calls it the sledgehammer. Like if you don't like me, he sledgehammers them. He gets rid of them. So instead of seeing that, but it was scary even just going out for our first out of time yesterday. So like I can't even find where Bobby Joe talked, and she did have my back and she always will. Like she's my baby. So so yeah, well that's what I started to think. Like if you're blocking my voice from being out there, then you're blocking not mine but my subscribers, like you guys. Every one of us who are a subscriber, you're blocking us as well, because not everybody agrees with me in here. Like really, like there's some I've seen a couple that I subscribe to. And Ben, if you only knew how many times I would listen to like music, like oh John, like all the, it seemed like my husband's radio, and it was all the music that I played on my channel, and it was getting really weird that to to be there. It was another thing. And then you want to go and you want to talk to the head poobahs at the hospital, going like, okay, I'm going in the shower, I'm going to wash my body, okay? Why do I have to hit a mole game? Like you have to hit this thing every time, because I don't. He's wrecked the house because we're on the end of the house because he's fixed the bedroom down there. It's blue as far as we can see so far, and it was like just the shower alone, because it would only give you a time limit. So even if it got to the point where it was warm, girls aren't into cold showers. I will tell you that. Because the guys would go have a shower and be nothing while it was a little cold. You know what? If I got my head soaped and there's soap in there and I got other stuff that's got soap on it, I'm waiting until it's hot. I don't care what anybody says. You're going to hear me screaming, going, who the hell designed the damn freaking water thing? Because it's coming from here and it's not going nowhere. So it's like they should give you like squirt guns to squirt gun where you don't get to like get it because you're like then you got to be a ballet dancer because you got to put your foot up high. Yeah, well, yeah. It's like basic training for the Air Force. And all the guys that come out, oh, that was wonderful. And I'm looking at the guy and going, why am I having to play whack-a-mole with the shower? Come on, come on, come on. And I'm going, what is this? You get your head straight and you're going, bing, 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 bing. The guys, you didn't hear nothing. You'd hear the girls going, and then it'd be bing, 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 bing. So I think maybe I'm going to have to write a story just about being at the doctor's because I'm going to name some of them. Because some of them are nutter bars. And you know me with names, okay? Because I couldn't remember everybody's got names. They all have IDs that they can go in and they're allowed here and there, and they have like they're like secret agents with their IDs, you know. I got this, and I said yeah, and then I said, well, what the hell? One girl had a flashlight, and then she had money thing hooking on there, and then she could touch this thing. And I said, one of you guys is going to get caught with somebody going to do something with one of your things because you're with all this charge of getting in here and there and everything. Because one car gets you in, yeah, whack-a-mole. Like, so everybody started going, oh, go in there and have a good time, whack-a-mole. And they'd look at everybody. And this is like, there's 3 new people today. And I'm going, bye, have fun at whacking the mole and ratatouille like this. See you later. But it was scary though. Like just to try to go to sleep at night. Oh, yeah. Well, can you imagine trying to have your hair 20 minutes to be under to wash it? Just never mind making sure you got it all off. The squeaky door, I think he fixed it because he painted the room when we were gone. My dog, he uh, he uh, he started eating his own dog food, which is rare. So, but it helped a lot. I realized there's certain things I can't do anymore. The doctors are saying now it's the only pot or um, marijuana that I am able to smoke is CBD, and that's extremely expensive. So that's no THC involved at all. So, but my husband's sleeping. I think it was harder for him having to go drive home. That's why he would come in every day and try to tell people like, we're not rich, like $6 every time you gotta come in. Yeah, so he's gonna look into that part. So, oh yeah, he's big time. Like, have to come drive there and come home every day, and so. But I don't know if any happened. What has happened with Summer or anybody's cases? Because we weren't seeing that on TV. You know, it's It's like when the guys had the room where the TV was. It was the guys were in control of the remote, like it, and then they'd pass it to another guy who he trusted to have the remote. So the girls having the remote was very remote. It never really happened. So, but yeah. Oh, is she really? I just wish everybody would just, I don't know. I got a feeling, I've always had the feeling that she was somehow taken by a larger animal. Because if it was something big and her being that little, it would have snapped her, like, her little neck. And yeah, do you really? Yeah. But she has a big dog, but I can't see her big dog doing something mean. I, and then the son, I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't watch her enough to even comment. Oh, her dog died. Oh, geez, another one. See, that's 3 dogs died. Yeah, yeah. The son was a bit creepy. So, oh wow. See, I'm not gonna watch any more of those channels until. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of animals dying on one day. That's a. What if? What if? What if Summer got into something that animals ate and the dogs? Yeah, it's all those scary things the scary things when you don't watch your kids. I always watched my kids because I had to. He was always doing something. So, like, I often wondered if possibly did she eat something that the animals ate, or was it something that she touched? Yeah. Hi, hi. I haven't seen you for a while. I can't Insistor, but I just want everybody from now on. We got to start being nice. I know there was a young man and I, and honest to God, in in the institution, that he almost hit me one night. And I stood my ground. I said, "You hit me, and don't forget, I'm going to hit you back." And then he had to go be locked up behind the rooms that I was locked up in. And so it's everybody's madness about maddening things it affects us all. Yeah. Okay, you go and Ben, the two of us need love no more. We do love each other, right, Ben, 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 Ben? Because I loved your kitty cat. That was pretty. And he knows he's pretty. Sitting there going, "Huh, my dad is showing me." So, and ladies, try not to absorb. We always want to save other kids. We can't. We're moms of moms who have been moms watching moms. That's what made me think I got to come on for a little bit and say, my daughter, I wish I knew which one she was talking on, because for her to put her name under, it's a big thing for my baby to do that. So, but I don't know. I don't want to go onto channels where you hear everybody yelling, and Bob, as far as Bob and Lori, I will never forgive her or him for what they did, because they made money off their wrenches work. So whatever happens, that will come back on them fold, and it will be a 15, 30, and a 45. So because their wrenches made their channel, and now she and them are trying to justify being mean. Oh, okay, I'll look. Yeah. Oh, my daughter's awesome. She, let me tell you, if she was in front of AB, he'd be whack-a-mole. Big old whack-a-mole. Because she's a fighter. And hi, flies on coleslaw. Just staying on. Yeah, I just want to stay on the healing path. We all have to heal because of what we went through and what we're going through now with that monkey thing. Whatever that monkey disease, what the hell is that thing now? Like, first it was the bees or the bats did it. Now there's monkeys involved. I think somebody's been monkeying around with a whole bunch of money and deciding to let's name it under this, the monkey who stole the money here or there. And so many of my people that were at the hospital, they all knew I was Ukrainian. So every time one man had said to me that your flag alone being blue and gold is alone a statement right now, because the blue and gold it's the blue bloods, and it's the money that's being hidden from us, that they're doing something for something. So I'm proud of me, Beth. Like I said before, like to all of you, I haven't even checked the email yet. I just wanted phone numbers, just to talk to people like this, one-on-one, where we know what I say to you, it's going to be the same thing I say to Linda, or fries on coleslaw, or, like all of our stories, if we are truthful, nothing changes. It's the same story said to another. But when you get the ones where it changes to make money, that's if you're changing your story or your script to make money, it's not the truth. So, and there's Crab Face. Yeah, haven't seen you for a while. Always make me think of that SpongeBob. And I'm sure there's this Crab Face on there, isn't there? Right? So I get to stay here till 8 o'clock tonight. And then I go in. I have to take my other pill they're putting me on at 4. Then I go in. Then I'm on this new medication where, has it ever hurt? Ever hurt? It's a needle. And they give it in your arm. And oh my God, like it now it's finally not hurting. And then Thursday when I go back, I'm going to get it in the other arm and it'll hurt. So I just told everybody, just watch Snowball Nation, the nut bar of Canada. Woohoo! I said to them, so you know what I really want to do? And it is on that, what's that guy's name? Oh, it's not Jimmy Fallon, but the other guy. He's British. I want to go on his channel because I made with my polymer clay a duck, Aussie, because I know you probably watched this guy too. Um, oh, he does that too. He does everything. This guy. Oh, I'd call my husband, but it'd wake him up. Who's that guy? Oh, George Oliver. Is it John Oliver? James Oliver? Because remember he did all the zebra stuff where he had the zebras doing all this good stuff, doing stuff for zebras. Yeah. So I said, I'm posted under John Oliver going, hey, I have said I will not go on a plane. But you send me the Eeyore costume and you keep the tail. I mean the tail of the you know who. And I will wear that. I will wear that, my poor, because he is depressed. He is. He's the depressed person of the bunch of them. I will wear Eeyore all the way in a plane, and hopefully he's got a trap door, because I'd imagine me running down the plane track. I have to go pee, get out of the way. Could you just see me going on to John Oliver's page, plane going, I'm here, where's the plane? No, here's the depressed one from Canada who says, hey, hi, Alabama, I see you too, and Aussie, God's child forever, and my Cheshire kitty cat, and all you ladies and boys, because Ben's gone. He had to go. His wife is probably going, the plane, get away. We got to go get on the plane because they're going to go see Elton John. And he is going to videotape it. So, because I asked him, please, right? Yeah. Imagine being able to go see Elton John the last time. That's a daddy dude. Yeah. Yeah. And both his kids are piano players, piano lessons. Can you see my broken finger doing piano lessons? You should see me try to use the phones. Oh, we could make a movie about the phone, and me telling, here's me going, okay, have the phone, please. Okay, give me the phone. Then I try to do my number. Then I give it back to them going, can you dial my number? The phones hate me, honest to God. And he'd dial it and I'd give back, and I'd give it back, and I say, okay, I hung up, but I need to call somebody else. Can you call this number? And they're going, well, why? I don't know. I said, unless Elon Musk makes a phone named in honor of Kimmy Monster, Snowball Nation, that it'll never break, he's not going up nowhere anymore. Because he didn't get Twitter, did he? They stop letting him have Twitter? Because I think he Twittered too much. Right? Was it just me? Or was it somebody else? And Katie Monster, if you're out there, and anybody who's ticklish right now, you're being tickled. Yeah. We're going to tickle you until you pee your pants. Do you have read B.C. Andrews books? No. See, what I did do when I was there, I started doing, I was working with the clay because my hands were so sore, and making clay animals and flowers and stuff that I'm going to make like a little fairy garden. Oh, see, I didn't see the game last night. So, but I want to make a fairy garden because we've got lots of trees, and I made all these little animals. I had a bad day. There was one guy, his name was Harry. No, wait, not Harry and the Hendersons. It's Harvey and the Hendersons. That's how I could remember him. And he was a bear. So he come in and I showed him what he looked like. The next day he goes, "What happened?" I said, "Sorry, had an argument with myself, and the bears were the first ones that I squished it. Can you see that the zebra's still there?" He looked at me, starts laughing. So then the next day he comes in, he goes, "Oh, the bear's back." And he goes, "Oh, there's a bat too." I said, "Yeah, because the bat started all this shit. And because you're good to me, I figured the bears and the bats better get along together." So, but I forgot to bring them home. But my hubby has all these ones that I did. I have to bake. So, yeah, Beth. Okay, Beth, you got to go work, right? Okay, you guys all have fun. I might come on a little later because I'm gonna go look at the emails and days, see how you guys have been doing. I noticed I got uh, a little less than 200, and then I got 500, so that's even cooler. So, and my daughter's a cutie pie. That's all I gotta say, and I'm tickling her. So, everybody, when you go to somebody's chat, go BB, okay? And that just means blessed be, okay? Go BB. In name of like the one and only BB King, BB, blessings be. Or blessings be to you. Because we all need hugs right now, you know? So, because I had a chocolate donut and I think I'm high on it. so, okay. Everybody, BB, blessing bees to everybody, and your cat's name, BB. Okay, man, Marbella. It's getting scary. Isn't that weird? That is so weird. Always find when I do something, somebody else is involved. So yeah, blessings be. So, and if you know somebody who doesn't have something, just if you don't need it and you got it and it's sitting there making dust, give it to them. You'll never see the amount of money that you had dusting that thing for how many, right? Like, how many years? Okay, I'm going to keep this. I'm keeping it. Oh, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Mm-hmm. And then it has this much dust on it. When you give something away for free, if you only see people's faces. I brought in Timbits after my outing. I got to go out for 4 hours. And you should have seen everybody's face. Real Timbit, yeah, sure, come here. But when you give something away for free, the blessings you get back are so much more. Oh, Alabama. I was talking about you duct taping, how you tried to duct tape your brother. Did you get him yet? Yeah. Because I was talking about you. I said, I have this sub, and I said, she lives right beside her brother, and hopefully she's duct taped him yet because I even had duct tape in my purse. I said to the guy, I said, "You see the duct tape in that purse?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Sit down for a minute." He goes, "No." I said, "This is what you do if you're somewhere and you get a roll ready." You didn't get him yet. He's too fast. Well, maybe you got to duct tape the seat so he can get up off it. Go up, do that. And your clothes. Ladies, we've all got clothes that we know we cannot get into. Or you lost weight and stuff. You always know somebody that is just, and you can politely say, hey, I lost weight. But what I do know is that the clothes I have will fit you. Here, have them. And do you realize that person will probably take the clothes that they have and they will give it to somebody else who they know is probably fits that? Because women, we do this. We save our clothes because we think we're going to get bigger or we're going to get smaller. But I think right now, all of us are at our weight, our goal weight. It's where we are because we've lost so much of seeing all this turmoil with these kids and stuff. Let's start giving away our clothes and maybe the kids will be found. Maybe if we give things away for nothing, in the end, something will be found out. Like if you give a little, imagine what a lot you can get back. So maybe after I'll go figure out something, maybe I'll even try to put me online. But I'm going to go have a shower where I don't have to whack a mole with that shower damn thing. So, okay. So thank you everybody that came in here, all your names and everybody's and that thing. Linda's doing trot. Linda, I could never do cartwheels. You smarty pants, you. So you guys be good. I'll come back a little later. He's sleeping, so that's why I'm in the kids' bedroom right now. So, because our room, he's wrecked. He painted it, and we're put new flooring in, and so big hugs, ladies, and my Ben out there. And if you are a hidden guy with a girly kind of name, hiya. So, Kramer, he's laying right beside me right now. I think he's kind of. Is it her? Is it her? But he's sleeping. So, okay, everybody take care. Hug yourself. Oh, and I would go down the hallways hugging myself. And everybody look at me and going, can you imagine what the people are watching the videos going, what are they doing? They've all lost their mind. They're hugging themselves because we weren't allowed to hug each other. Like there's no physical contact. So I'd go down a hallway and I'd hug myself and the other person hugged themselves. I said, the guys on the videotapes are going to go, okay, we got to kick this one out. She's really starting something in this hospital. The mental or the mental ward is all hugging themselves. Like maybe we should get them to go up on the other wards and start hugging themselves and everybody get really better. Okay? So night I have to pee. And I'm not that kind of person like you know who. So I hope he's doing well too. So bye everybody. Lovers you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm gonna have a long shower too. Nighters. Bye. Hugs and kisses. See you later. Bye, starfishes and Lindas and moles and mother goose and OGs and Aussies and all of yous. Be good, be safe. But be nice. It's easy. Okay? Love yous. Bye.